Welcome. Today's video is not a debunk video, but it's a video that was incredibly important for me to make because I think flat Earth has gone too far, far too far. Many of the leading YouTube channels are deadly. Okay, let's start. First of all, I want to thank all my patrons, members, donors and subscribers. All of you are important for me. Thank you very much. Maybe the title of this video sounds exaggerated. Actually, it should be, but reality shows otherwise. That people thinks that the Earth is flat, it's not in itself dangerous. However, most flat Earth channels also spread other conspiracies, like conspiracies, disinformation and lies about the ongoing pandemic. Recently, two quite well-known flat earthers have died in the pandemic, both spreading lies about the disease through their channels. Their followers are tragically trying to come up with conspiracies about their deaths. It was not COVID, there were murder in hospital and a lot of other lies. As I mentioned before, I usually not make videos about the pandemic, but the pandemic has hit me very hard. I have lost several family members and close friends. My business in Lofoten, Norway has been closed since February 2020. Normally I have photo and film workshops from September to the end of November and from the end of January to April. As I have participants from all over the world, I have not been able to conduct any workshops at all, which made me lose a lot of money. As many of you already know, I'm waiting for a new kidney. I would probably have got one in the beginning of the summer 2020, but the hospital reduced all planned operations, so many operation was postponed. The effect of that is I belong to a risk group that not coping with the pandemic so well. One good thing though is that I'm in quite good physical conditions. Beside my problems with the kidney, I'm probably in better fit than most people in my age. But a few weeks ago the next problem come. After driving a boat in bad weather for over 7 hours, I suffered a blood clot in one leg. It have since turned out that I had it in both legs. A week ago I had fever and difficulty to breathe and went to the hospital. And it showed that pieces of the blood clot had come loose and had moved to my lungs. You do not have to be a Nobel Prize laureate to understand that right now it would be devastating if I was hit by the pandemic. At the hospital I looked at YouTube and I saw that another flat earthers died due to stupidity. This just made me more convinced that even though we debunkers often point and laugh at those flat earth channels, that we also do something important. I do not think that we can make people like Mark Sargent, Nathan Oakley, Eric Dubay to change their opinion, but maybe we can get some not to be fooled by those scammers. Let's start with a quick look at some of those flat earthers and how they handle this. One typical example is the conman Taboo conspiracy. He haven't commented on the deaths that occurred 1 week ago. Instead, about 1 day ago, he posted this on his community tab. A poll where he asked his followers what their thoughts about the pandemic was. I will not show the whole message. If you want to read it, you can read it at his channel. And the result, he was so glad. He thought he made a very scientific poll, and that 39% believed that the pandemic was 100% fake. At the moment, I think the numbers is 41%, and I think it's about 558 people voted on that poll. And what does that show us? Taboo's followers thinks the same as he. They are brainwashed by Taboo and his colleagues in the Flat Earth community. But today Taboo is publishing this bullshit about the pandemic on other platforms than YouTube, because if he publish it, he will be banned again. Today he uses Odyssey and other platforms. I'm so happy that he have not this big audience and at those platforms as he have on YouTube. Okay, next fool. Mark Sargent, one of the most well-known flat earthers. He have made some videos about the ongoing pandemic, but it's quite tuned down because he's afraid of being banned. But how did he react to Rob Skiba's death? He published an interview made on New Zealand with Rob Skiba. Not a word about how he died or that he died. Another example is Level Earth Observer. With a quick look at his channel, it's only space, space, space and tower cranes. But have a look at his community tab and you find this. That's quite typical for many flat earth channels today. They are too afraid to make videos about the pandemic, but in comments and so on, they reveal their true nature. If you look at flat earthers at Flatzoid and so on, they are anti-vaxxers. And another example is this fool. Before he made a lot of crap about the pandemic, but then he got his channel deleted, so he's spreading his crap on other ways, for instance in comments and so on. And often these fools are proud of not having been vaccinated. One fresh example is the human trash Jake the asshole. He who threatens FTFE with violence, or he wants to fight him because he loses a debate about the shape of the earth. Oh dear. But when FTFE said to him, come over to me in Scotland, he's told him that I can't because I'm not vaccinated. Oh dear. You don't settle discussions with violence. That's so damn stupid. But if you have EQ like a one-celled organism, Perhaps that's the solution if you lose a discussion. And about the ongoing pandemic and flat Earth. What do the shape of the Earth have to do with an ongoing global pandemic that kills people? Oh, that's blow my brains. This is so damn stupid, but sadly enough, people believes in these assholes and thinks it's a big conspiracy and they don't get vaccinated and that kills people. That's proven. This was not a normal video, but I felt it was so important for me to get it out of my brain, because I'm quite mad and quite afraid of what these idiots are causing other people. I will be back tomorrow with a proper debunk video. If you like the video, subscribe, hit like, or come back next time I'm showing a video. See you, bye.